Yeah, welcome to this video playing Total Fish Cake from the US. Let's see, 15-minute game. Okay, let's stay within this fianchetto territory. Yeah, okay, this is one of the better setups for black, very solid. It's similar to a queen's pawn opening, like the Tory attack or the Trompovsky. And yeah, white's plan here after the exchange on d5 is to play d3 and e4, trying to utilize this extra pawn in the center. White is not playing d4. This is very rarely a good idea to set up this queen's gambit exchange structure with the bishop on g2. This doesn't make so much sense. The idea is to go e4. Let's see how he sets up his pieces. It's quite flexible. What black can do, he can play especially the bishop. He could play that to e7, to d6, to c5. Everything or every post has some point to it. Yeah, to d6. Okay, so let's continue. Knight c3, and then e4 is the next move. Pretty much no matter what he plays. Yeah, maybe first queen c2 is an idea, so that I'm not. Yeah, this is probably better. Queen c2 has got the side threat, knight b5, and after e4 I'm not in a pin with knight e5. If I would have played e4 immediately, he maybe could have taken play knight e5 with a somewhat awkward pin. This is not happening here. Yeah, this is after c6 e4 a typical position. Okay, he didn't play that. Yeah, it's not so clear what this accomplishes. Even after a3, wouldn't he just take? Yeah, probably. Okay, let's get the bishop pair. B takes C also was interesting. I just didn't want to spend ages on this decision and be quick for once. Aha. Yeah. This probably was the idea. Yeah. Okay. Let's play this in a restrained fashion. I can just play like e3, b3 here, b3, bishop b2, setting up. Oh, he's very quick here. Okay. So I got good posts for my bishops, and I got a very flexible pawn structure. So I can change the pawn structure later. In fact, right now I'm thinking about a4. Yeah, let's do that. And b4 is his next move, I guess. Queen c2, and then I'm going for e4. And I'm going for e4. This should transpose into a very nice structure. If he plays d4 now, this is an excellent position. Knight d2, rook e1, bishop c1, and then f4. I've got 4 against 3 on the king side, and he's got a dead majority on the queen side. So d4 is very close to positional capitulation. So d4 is terrible. Cannot do that. He probably he needs to think about moves like c4. C4, no? Maybe c4. Okay, or the other one. Okay, if he plays d4, this is so bad. I mean, I don't mind to lose more time with rook f1 later. I want to get e5 into the mix. Protecting e4, thrashing e5. Knight d2. Maybe I should have gone knight d2, which would have taken care of the c5, c4 idea. Yeah, I should have done that. I think you really can get some decent play now with c4, or taking on c4. Yeah, does he want to play c4? I don't know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look nice for me. Somehow. Yeah, maybe I can take and play f4. f4, e5. Yeah, I don't like it. I should have played knight d2. This was much stronger. It would have really taken care of all this this counterplay. I want to play e5. Maybe we can even play knight g4. Yeah, I have allowed far too much counterplay here. Far too much. I like that for me. This is probably... Yeah, but this is probably helping me. Because it helps my coordination, actually. I was fearing much more that he would go c3 at some point, or take on b3, so that he have a protected passer. Now he basically needs to exchange on e3, and after e4, e5, I should have the better game again.
Check.
Yeah. I could even take twice, but okay, it's not the best move. Just this is fine. threatening the rook. And now e5. Intending bishop takes d5. And h3, trapping the knight. And this double threat is too much, I hope. Yeah, didn't see that one. Yeah, and rook c3, this is the real problem. Bishop h3, h5, takes. Ah, he's got rook c3 at the end. It's hard to believe that there shouldn't be something for white, really. Cannot believe there's this at all. Knight g4, d4. This kind of all hangs by a thread tactics. Really hard to believe. I still don't see a move. Rook c3, whatever I do, he will play rook c3. Bishop d5, this knight e3. There's also no tactic, yeah. Okay, maybe there is some tactic. If I, let's say rook c3, b3, there's bishop d5 and e6. Maybe I can do something along these lines. Always knight e3, can you believe that? Okay. Trying for a simple solution. Okay, yeah, well, h5, what else? Always let's check this first. Okay, he's got a couple of games played. If I'm always getting a bit skeptical if they don't play obvious only moves instantly. Okay, but this is probably alright. He's got lots of games played. Okay, so I wanted to go for this here and then hope that this rook is active enough. to get something. Okay, at least he played a passive move here. Rook c8 was what I feared more. Okay. But anyway, how do I make some progress here? Yeah, can I activate the king? Yeah, Rook c8. I mean, at one point he will see it. King f2, Rook c8 is just good for black. Maybe I should just double on the seventh. Come on, let's gamble on this. It's probably enough to maintain equality. Rook c7, rook d7, and e6. This kind of ideas. It should be at least a draw. And maybe there's more. I don't know. It's also, he can always play rook c8 and abandon the pawn himself, go rook c2 next, and I'm in trouble with my open king. So this was possible already instead of rook a8. This was quite a gamble. Maybe rook c7, rook d7. It is quick. And e6, yeah, this e6 idea. There's two pawns, f8 pawn against the f pawn, and there are always some tactical possibilities like f5, e6, e6 immediately. It's not so easy. Maybe he needs to. He can think about rook a7, but I have f5. Yeah. Maybe f5, intending check on the 8th and then rook h8 mate. This kind of mating ideas. Curious. Not sure what this is doing. I play rook d7 anyway. G6 is not really helping. He wants to return a pawn. Rook c5. Yeah, okay, this is an idea. Probably, yeah, okay, I need to take it. I cannot. No, I need to take it. Oops, I need to take here. And now we will play rook b4, of course. Yeah, well, if rook a3 is so passive, you don't want to play that. Yeah, but I cannot give the pawn up. I mean, okay. Yeah, I hope I'm not overdoing things here in trying to continue. This intends rook f5 and rook f4. So rook b4, rook f5. I'm threatening e6. This king f8 allowed that. So that maybe needs to attend to this threat. And then I have rook f4. Yeah, rook f4 coming. Aha, so maybe there is something. Maybe there's something to play for. Okay, so g4, yeah. g4, but g4, I can play rook g5. Rook b4 is always the problem. Rook g4, rook b4, rook g5, check this f5. Okay. If I take f7, rook b4. Yeah, okay. I need to check here. Not much else to do. But I can, on rook b4, I can actually play rook h4. This is good. Rook h4. I go rook f4 now. Maybe I still need to go to h4. Wait. I can use the check and play rook.
Check.
Rook over. I probably really should take this opportunity. He can activate the king, of course, but I probably needed to do it anyway. There's something better. Yeah, probably not. King f3, I can take f5 with check. This is of course very important. So I'm here. No, I need to head this way anyway.
Check.
Yeah, it's probably still a draw. Oh.
Check.
This is not a draw.
Check. Black forfeits due to disconnection.
Yeah, which amounts to resigning. Yeah, I can rook king g3. I just exchange and then the a pawn. I like this. Then okay, if I go here, he can play this and threatens. But I can, oops, I can first play here and then it just promotes. It was a draw, really. He could here he can play that, and here he can just play rook a2, and there's nothing going on. I'm not sure if I could have done something better. Okay, I can try to I can try different things here. But I don't really think it helps. It's still, now this rook here is still very active, and it's hard to make any progress even after winning this pawn. It was the only try. This f5 was the only try for something.
Check.
Yeah.
Check. Check.
Yeah. This is the only thing he cannot do. Everything else draws. Yeah. This was really curious, but I think one very important point was here. This rook d5 was this is already quite tricky for white, and here some active play, rook b2, rook c8. After that I'm in the game again, and this is very active, of course. Still probably a draw because he's got the rook on the 7th rank and so on. I think my main positional error was that I didn't play this knight d2. This was really bad. Here. Okay, I can also take on d5. It's not bad, but I need to do this here. This is probably the way to go. Covering c4, and then intending rook e1, maybe f4, and so on. He can play that, but okay, this is interesting. Black can try that. Okay, but this means that I should probably take here and play this position, which isn't too bad. I mean, look at this. I've got two bishops. Let's say here, and then knight d2 to c4. This is good for a slight edge. I was a bit more ambitious though, but it didn't really help me. He was in excellent shape. Maybe here, yeah, I should probably take e5, and this here gets really tricky. We can take on b3 now and probably win. Yeah, it was a crap game.
Check.
Yeah, and I'm busted. I really completely lost control over this position very quickly. Should probably take on c4 first. dc4.
Check.
And here d4 is good. Wow. I didn't see anything in this game. I thought, oh, okay, but he's got rook c5 also, like this. And terrible position.
Check. Check.
Yeah, and this is fine for black. Really amazing. I think this is amazing. It looks like, to me, like black is hanging by a thread, but it's probably alright. The comp at least didn't see anything, and it already gives, this is good for black. Quite curious. Yeah, interesting game. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.